Are you a deal hunter? I mean, one of those who always want the best possible product for the lowest price? Then you might have already been looking for some super cheap true wireless earbuds, but maybe you didn't buy them because you thought super cheap cannot be good. Well, then you definitely don't want to miss out this review. I promise. Welcome everyone, this is Daniel from SkepTech.TV, and in this review we'll check out a super affordable pair of truly wireless earbuds, the Vontar EH01. They're currently $35 on Amazon, February 2018 that is, and we'll find out together if they're worth buying or you better pass on them. To be transparent with you, Vontar has asked me if I want to test their new earbuds, and so they've sent me a free test model for this video. That's not going to influence my opinion or what I'll tell you about them, but you deserve to know because on this channel we're all skeptics. So if something about them is BS, then trust me, I'll call it BS. But before we start, you'll find an index in the video description below, so you can jump directly to what's most interesting for you. And if you'd like to check out the Vontar EH01 yourself, then you'll also find an affiliate link down there right below that like button. But now, let's get started. Unboxing and first impressions. The packaging looks nice. Just the drawing of the earbud is a little confusing as it's not showing the multifunction button we see at the front, but rather something that looks like a touch-sensitive surface. Inside the box we find the charging case that we put aside first, a user guide, a micro USB cable and a set of extra ear tips and silicone ear fins in different sizes. The user manual, at least the one that's currently in my box, is very poorly translated into English. That should however change very soon, since Vontar have sent me an already updated and much better version as a PDF. And it's gonna replace the older one soon. The charging case is very light. It's not the highest quality material, but it does certainly not feel cheap as well. The lid is half transparent and shows the LEDs on the earbuds even when it's closed. Red lights mean charging, blue lights mean fully charged, and off means the earbud isn't correctly seated or it's not charging. There is a micro USB port and 4 blue LEDs on the back of the case, indicating its battery status, whereby each light represents 25% charge. Design and ease of use. The earbud's design is not spectacular, but still quite pleasing. I guess MKBHD would love this red and black color scheme. The left earbud's housing on my test model makes some clicking, plasticky sound while inserting, but that's not audible after the earbuds sit in your ear. Still, that's not too nice. When I first used the earbuds, the left earbud was low on battery somehow and switched off quite soon. It seemed that it wasn't charging in the case before, although the earbuds are kept in place in their charging slots by magnetic force, which is really nice. After I rearranged the silicone ear fin a little, this issue did however never reoccur. Inside the case, there is another multifunction button. I was honestly not sure what it does since the manual doesn't really explain it, but through a highly scientific research, in other words, I just tried pressing it and checked what happened, I found that it just turns on the 4 LEDs on the rear. To pair the earbuds initially, you take one earbud out of the case and press its multifunction button for 5 seconds until the LED flashes in red and blue. Then you find the earbud in your phone's Bluetooth settings. Select it from the list of available devices and press the multifunction button briefly again. Done. Sounds easy, but the user guide lets you kind of figure that out on your own. Then you take out the second earbud, press the button for 5 seconds as well, and it will connect to the first earbud, which is the master. If you want to use both earbuds individually, you should also pair the second earbud with your phone. That allows you to use the earbuds independently in mono mode, meaning using up one bud's battery and then switching to the other one. In that way, you can use them pretty much uninterruptedly over one workday. The earbuds are turned off while in the charging dock and every time you put them back into there. They do, however, not turn on automatically, which would have been a convenient feature. That means you always have to press the button on the earbuds for 2 seconds to power them on, and then they would connect to your phone automatically. No deal breaker at all, but it could have been designed a little bit more comfortable and user-friendly. The tiny LEDs on the earbuds will unobtrusively flash in blue every 8 seconds. After a short while in standby, the earbuds seem to switch off to save energy. It's nice though that you can easily turn them back on with a brief button press. You'll then hear a female voice saying connected and battery high, So overall, the design gets a level thumb from me, but that's always a matter of personal taste. For ease of use, the earbuds alone would have just so gotten a thumbs up, but considering the badly translated user manual, sorry, but specs and battery life. The earbuds use a CSR 4.0 chip. They don't have internal storage, so you need to store your music on your phone. Each earbud has a battery capacity of 55 mAh and they take about 1 hour to charge. It also takes about 1 hour to fully charge the 320 mAh batteries inside the charging case. So it would take about 2 hours to fully juice up a completely drained case and earbuds. I didn't try it, but the capacity of the charging case should be sufficient to charge the earbuds 2 to maximum 3 times. Vontar state the battery life with more than 2.5 hours for uninterrupted music playback, and I think that's pretty accurate. In my mixed scenario test with music, some phone calls and videos, they lasted for 2 hours and 23 minutes. For the price point, that is pretty acceptable, and on top of that you can use them independently in mono mode, so that you can basically double the battery life, if you will. For my use case, that is perfectly enough, and with mono mode on top, thumbs up. Comfort and fit. With the pre-installed ear tips, the earbuds felt a little bit uncomfortable in my ears. The ear tip feels a little bit too stiff and not soft enough, and somehow that part that kind of dives into your ear channel feels a little bit too long, at least for my ears. As a consequence, the earbud doesn't really sit inside my outer ear, but it hovers a little bit above it. It almost feels like I should press it in a bit further, which is however not possible because this funnel part is too long. The small silicone earlugs, however, work quite well and keep the earbud in place. Overall, the Vontar get a pretty solid level thumb for comfort and fit. Sound quality. The sound quality is actually not bad at all. They are super loud, almost to a painful level. They also provide a very powerful bass that reminds on the typical sound signature of Beats headphones, but like Beats as well, they do not have the clearest sound. For everyday use on your commute or workouts in the gym, they sound definitely good enough. The average music listener will very likely be pretty happy with them. And so, in regards to the price, the Vontar EH01 deserve a thumbs up for sound quality. Bluetooth connectivity. Many truly wireless earbuds still lose the Bluetooth connection way too easily and punish you with interrupted audio, and that's no fun. How about the EH01? Well, on streets in areas with much electromagnetic pollution, there are sometimes too many audio dropouts to be able to really enjoy your music. In some other areas, the connection was much better, so it really depends on where you are. Overall, the connection outdoors was yet acceptable, as long as your phone is in your pants front pocket and on the same side as the master earbud. Indoors, the Bluetooth connectivity was instead pretty satisfying. Within a range of 5 meters, the connection is very reliable. Between 6 and 8 meters, with objects or walls in the line of sight, the connection gets naturally less reliable. But that is all on a pretty normal level. If I would rate it on a scale from 0 to 10, where 10 is best, I would probably give it a 6 to 7 overall. Considering the price of $35, that is acceptable, although not too impressive. So, just a horizontal thumb for the Bluetooth experience. Smart features. I couldn't test it on iOS, but with Android, you can activate Google Assistant via a 1-second button press. How's the weather today? Besides that, nope, no smart features. No sound transparency or noise cancellation. No Internet of Things, no propellers, no obstacle avoidance. The Vontar EH01 simply want to be an affordable pair of true wireless earbuds. And frankly speaking, that's what they are, without meaning that negatively. And since one can't expect smart features for that price point, at least for now, we'll skip the rating here. Fitness suitability and health tracking. Don't expect GPS or any fitness tracking or a heart rate monitor, but with IPX5, the earbuds are at least sweat resistant. A run in drizzle or light rain should be possible. The EH01 work pretty okay for sports, and the silicone ear fins help keeping the earbuds in your ears. I did never have them falling out, but the earbuds do just not sit deep enough in my outer ear for my liking. They don't feel like they are made for my ears. Again, that can be different with your ears. Without the ear fins, it would have just been an average rating, but since they are there, they get a thumbs up or level? I don't know. You decide for yourself. I'd say something in between. Audio-video latency. When watching YouTube videos, there was a noticeable audio delay of maybe 0.4 to 0.5 seconds. I'm estimating here, but the latency between audio and video is a bit too long to be not disturbing in my opinion. And it was the same with some other video players I tried. That makes watching movies less fun than it could be. Unfortunately, a thumbs down here. Call quality. The Vontar EH01 have omnidirectional microphones that rather point towards the sides of your head than to your mouth. That's why my hopes for good call quality were rather low to begin with. But surprise, the audio on both sides was actually better than expected. Call recipients stated a good call quality when I asked them how I'd sound. Only in direct comparison with the phone's microphone, they could clearly tell the difference. I could hear the other party quite clearly too. I'd say call quality with the EH01 is better than with the average truly wireless earbud. And so they earn a thumbs up. Software updates and app. There's no companion app to show you things like battery status or so. Also, no support of software updates. I would wish companies would design any product able to be upgraded. But also, for something that's not even $40, I somehow feel software updates are too much to ask for. And because of that, I won't rate the EH01 in this category. Conclusion. So let's sum it up. The Vontar EH01 come with a pretty balanced set of features. The design and the build quality is okay, and with a multifunction button you have a pretty basic control over your music. Audio quality was actually pretty okay, loud and bass rich, and that was actually a surprise, especially for that low price tag. The fit is overall okay, although they didn't match perfectly with my ears. Bluetooth reliability was okay too, and the battery life was very okay for me. They are also usable as a pretty okay earset for phone calls. When I think about it, I feel I've used up all of my okays today, but that describes it actually pretty good. The Vontar EH01 are actually not only okay, they are more than just okay. And for just 35 US dollars, that's actually pretty damn okay. So for all those of you who are always searching and asking me for these really cheap but good true wireless earbuds, go get them. But that's it again for this video. Check out the links in the description and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you found this review useful. This was Daniel and I see you soon on SkepTech.TV. Bye.
Oops.